I'm so thankful that we just voted on the SCR by the good senator from Downey, and I appreciate my colleagues' patience as we read the 53 names, California residents that have passed away in the past year since last year's Memorial Day. These are individuals that lost their life, not just in combat and training exercises, who lost their battle returning home due to PTSD and other mental health illnesses. We will be reading off the names, the service, the rank, and the home of record. You might hear your city be mentioned, and my challenge to each and every one of you is to at least remember one name during this long weekend. As you go to every single Memorial Day event, you might barbecue, at least remember one name and say one name and share their story. On every single colleague's desk, you'll find the poppy flower that some of you have already put on. Also ask that you wear that this weekend in memory of lest we forget the names. You will also find a challenge coin that is given to individuals as a challenge to do better and be better in life. Albert Elias Tuang Margalos, Navy, Petty Officer, 3rd Class, Milpitas. Victor Manuel Bello, Army, Private, Winchester. Raymond Cisneros, Air Force, Senior Airman, San Diego. Eric William Solis Escobar, Army Sergeant, San Fernando. Daniel Raul Garcia, Air Force, Senior Airman, Oxnard. Willie H. Fraser II, Space Force, Chief Master Sergeant, Lancaster. Paul Nathaniel Harrison, Navy, Petty Officer, 1st Class, Murrieta. Hao Yu Lee, Army, Chief Warrant Officer, 3, San Francisco. Tyler Alexander Napier, Navy, Petty Officer, 3rd Class, Bakersfield. Nicholas Francisco Padilla, Army, Specialist, Victorville. Brylan and Dulin R. Roma, Army, Specialist, San Bruno. Kai Drew Vang, Air Force, Airman, Sacramento. Benigno Gutierrez Zacarias, Marine Corps, Private 1st Class, Thermal. Magdio Lemus Mora, Army, Private 1st Class, Antioch. Marvin Odum Evans, Army, Warrant Officer 1, Santee. Jonathan Christopher Hardy, Navy, Lieutenant, Santee. Taylor Allen Holas, Army, Sergeant, Ramona. Spencer Louise Babcock, Navy, Petty Officer, 2nd Class, San Jose. Christopher Robin Toki, Navy, Commander, Stockton. Jeffrey Eidemann Aco, Navy, Lieutenant, Granada Hills. Jacob Robert Venegas, Air Force, Technical Sergeant, Los Banos. Dominique Besu Neal, Marine Corps Colonel, San Francisco. Ryan Marquise Williamson White, Navy, Chief Petty Officer, San Diego. Werit Kritaluku, Air Force, Senior Airman, Oxnard. Matthew Andres Perez, Army Specialist, Whittier. Justin Robert Favor, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal, Orland. And Landon Paul Polk, Army Specialist, Napa Valley. Mr. President, I'd like to now turn over to my colleague who will read the rest of the names.
Senator Grove, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, will continue with the name reading of those that lost their life this year. Bailey Bezidi, Air Force, Staff Sergeant, Oak Park. Alyssa Lee Kent, Navy, Senior Chief Petty Officer, Ione. Ji John Moon, Army, Sergeant, Buena Park. Serena Nicole Weilman, Navy, Lieutenant, Sacramento. Lindsay Paige Evans, Navy, Lieutenant Commander, Palmdale. Manuel Juan Dominguez, Navy, Lieutenant Commander, San Pedro. Kendra Ruth McDaniel, Navy, Seaman Apprentice, Palm Springs. Jolie Jeffrey Pamlona, Army, Sergeant, Bellflower. Noah Isaiah Fachundu Gutierrez, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal, Madera. Miguel Angel Garcia, Army, Master Sergeant, Reseda. Luis Alfredo Garrion, Air Force, Technical Sergeant, Los Angeles. Manuel Jose Alvarez, Army, Private First Class, Stockton. Ane Aron, Army, Sergeant, Stockton. Gregory Wayne Mosley, Navy, Chief Petty Officer, Placerville. Randy Ariel Loomis Torres, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal. Antonio Sebastian Lopez, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal, Colton. Richard Padilla, Air Force, Tech Sergeant, Pico Rivera. Michael Daniel Pearson, Air Force, Staff Sergeant, West Covina. Kendrick Journey Villarreal, Marine Corps, Sergeant, Anaheim. Kendrick Journey Villarreal. Jacob McLean Durham, Marine Corps, Sergeant, Los Angeles. Ronald Dean Braswell, Jr., Air Force, Staff Sergeant, Sacramento. Carlos Manuel Ramirez. Carlos Manuel Martinez, Marine Corps, Lance Corporal, Orange. Shin Need Kwan Tamsoon, Army, Specialist, E4 Vista. Jonathan Eduardo Becerra, Navy, Petty Officer, First Class, Alameda. James Daniel Herring, Navy, Petty Officer, Second Class, Corona. Kevon Trey Kinney Boyd, Marine Corps, Corporal, San Bernardino. Colleagues, these are Californians from all over the state that have lost their lives serving our country or after they came home and couldn't deal with the stress of what was going on and